highlights coming up. Cal High Sports Bay Area. The result, an invite to the prestigious Elite 24 game at Venice Beach in Los Angeles to play against the nation's very best. The De La Salle Spartans making their 26th straight appearance in an NCS section title game. Sophomore right fielder Connor Martin, home run today. You also beamed your coach over here on the side, but I guess if you're hitting the ball that well, it doesn't really matter. Talk about how much fun it is playing with this varsity group.
I did stay for breakfast as well.
And didn't bring me a plate at all.
Did not.
Good thing I got these tater tots in my pockets. Robert, last year the Del Mar football team won just one game and lost 9. Yet the Dons were 3-1 in league coming into this week. So why the turnaround? 1931, a young lady named Jackie Mitchell struck out Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth in the same inning. It's time for a little payback. The Bambino, the Iron Horse, this one's for you. It was a memorable season for the Bellarmine Bells last year, going all the way to the state title game before losing in a thriller to Oceanside. Your favorite car you might want to take home today?
I like the red one.
The red one. Doesn't have any idea what it is, just the red one. Over there. Third quarter, Wickers in shotgun, fires to Benton, shakes the defender like a Polaroid picture and flashes into the end zone for a 24-yard score, single-handedly bringing back Turtlenecks with a nice stab in center field. Dragons respond with a 7-0 spurt. Levi Powell is so good they named jeans after him, showing no relation to that old presidential candidate. McCain is not to be denied on this 15-yard TD run. Not exactly a perfect day for a track meet. Yet Overfelt senior Nick Cruz couldn't be happier. This is the one place where Nick's mind is free from his tragic past. As an 8th grader, Nick came home to his worst nightmare. News of his mom, Rocio, hit by a drunk driver as she crossed the street with his youngest sister, Stephanie.
My little sister and my brother and myself and my dad, we were all praying in the car because my dad, because he knew what happened. He didn't want to tell us because he didn't want to break our heart.
Stephanie would survive, but Rocio died the next day from severe head trauma. Never again will Nick come home to mom's home-cooked meals and outgoing personality.
Those moments were like, just like priceless. I wish I could relive them, but I can only relive them in my memory.
Nicky Sr. quit his job to take care of his distraught family.
He washed, cooked, even tried to do my little sister's hair. It wouldn't come out right, but he tried.
2 years later, on Halloween night, Nick joined his dad for a late-night walk to this quick stop in East San Jose. The night would change Nick's life forever. Nick's father was using this payphone when 3 gang members approached Nick. He would abruptly hang up, rushing to save Nick's life as he was being beaten and stabbed. The unprovoked attack left Nick unconscious and in critical condition, with a punctured lower intestine and liver. 40 staples were needed to close the surgical cut doctors used to repair his organs. The attackers also stabbed his father. Nick's first thoughts upon waking up, his dad's condition.
The doctor's like, I'm sorry, your dad passed away. And that was a really big shock because I'm like, how can this happen to me again?
At just 15 years old, both of Nick's parents were gone.
I just feel like self-destructing because it's overwhelming and I don't believe it.
Nick and his 4 siblings moved in with their aunt and uncle, but would later be split up into separate foster homes. Nick was forced to transfer to Branham, feeling like he was a prisoner while his attackers roamed free.
I was just consumed with fear. They can probably pop out anywhere, because my name was in the newspaper.
14 months later, the 3 alleged attackers were arrested. A relieved Nick was back at Overfelt.
He's a remarkable young man because there's very few adults who could have gone through what he did and to live through it and seen what happened with his family and still want to come back and want to compete, and not just compete, but compete at a high level.
A captain on the track team, Nick runs an impressive 2-minute, 4-second, 800 meters and often blows away his competition in the mile. As Nick approaches the starting line, a tattoo with his parents' initials under his shines in the rain. With every stride, Nick carries their spirits with him. Competition and his parents along for the ride. A perfect day for a track meet. Kevin Thom, Cal High Sports, Bay Area.